Hi there, good afternoon. I pulled this book from the shelf. I've actually been, yesterday I spent all day on the shelves trying to get rid of books. This is not a book that I'll get rid of anytime soon. But this morning, as I was looking at the clean shelves, I realized, you know what, I haven't spent any time going through this book. It's Robert Crumb's The Weirdo Years. Um, it says here all of Crumb's work from his very influential Weirdo magazine. They're considered to be some of his best work ever. It says here that it was an anthology created by Crumb in '81, which ran for 28 issues. It serves as lower art counterpoint to some of its contemporary highbrow magazine Raw. Anyway, it includes all his stunning and varied covers from 28 issues. Now, this book obviously is going to have some content that I'm going to have to skip. I haven't looked at it. I mean, I bought it, but I've flipped through it, but as usual, I have not really had that much of a chance to look at it. This is pretty cool. Anyway, that's the front opening cover. So I'll need to be a little bit careful as I flip. So your patience in advance is appreciated. I do have a lot of Crumb books. I don't know why, to be honest with you. I'm not like, it's not like I'm infatuated by him, but I remember watching the documentary about Robert Crumb. I think it was called Crumb. And I'm just fascinated by his kind of cross-hatching and the comical nature of his work. Anyway, I think this is going to be incredibly not safe for work, so wish me luck. I'm also not entirely sure if our masters, the ABOT, the AI masters will catch cartoons. We'll soon find out. I love some of it. I mean, some of his artwork is amazing. Again, in spending time flipping through these books, I often wonder, like, why don't I spend more time up here going through these books? And the answer to that, of course, is because I've been busy raising kids, but now they're much older. I think this is a continuation of Crumb's fascination with ladies with big thighs, big asses. Here he is. I mean, he does come across as kind of a very pervy type of guy, doesn't he? I mean, he doesn't hide from his obsessions. These are his widow art section. It's art for art's sake. Art drawings by Crumb. I wonder how long it takes him to draw these panels. I didn't think our AI masters would have spotted what I just saw. Let's see. This book, I found online. Amazon has merchant sales, obviously. There was just a period where, for some reason, one bookshop that was selling English books in Japan, they had a whole bunch of comics. And I remember just like, and they were priced really cheaply. And I remember just buying like comic after comic after comic. And finally, they kind of sent me a message saying, hey, you've bought a lot of comics from us. This is stock that we received that we don't know how to sell. This is like an Excel spreadsheet of all the products we have. Just let us know what you would like, and you know, you can purchase them in bulk. So I remember buying a whole stack, and this one was included. And at that stage, I don't know, maybe it was like 5 years ago or something. I mean, they've never done it again. And I do look out for those types of sales every now and again, but I mean, very rare chance. I think if you happen to see a shop selling stuff that they kind of don't know what they're selling, yeah, I mean, anyone would just go and grab the stuff that they're selling, right? But I don't think my wife was very impressed at that stage because I received so many books and she kept on saying, "What more?" I don't blame her. But look, at the end of the day, this is not going to be a book that I'll get rid of anytime soon. But sooner or later, I will get rid of it. And then, and when I do, I think its resale value should be pretty good. Anyway, back to the book. I mean, kind of amazing pictures. I do love Crumb style. These pictures, I mean, it's just so like, it's a little bit compressed and quite intense, the drawing. So I'm pretty sure that these pictures are too detailed to be picked up as kind of nudity, I guess. But they're surprisingly less than I expected, which is a good thing. This is Crumb's take on the Three Little Bears. One thing I do like about Crumb is that, I mean, you see some of his cartoons and they look, I mean, kind of immature, etc. But then you look at some of his more realistic portraiture, and I mean, if you need to be reminded that he's a very good artist, you just look at some of his drawings of normal people. Where has it gone? All the beautiful music of our grandparents. He does love old time music, like bluegrass, etc. Okay, I believe these are the covers. Pretty sure these will all be safe. I don't think I've ever found like a copy of a WEIRDO magazine or comic. Not yet, at least. That's I think that's his take on Philip Guston, because Philip Guston drew something like this, right? A fine art piece of business. That's pretty cool, those colors. Pretty sure that's gonna be okay. Let's see. If I just got flagged for that one breast, I'll be incredibly disappointed. There's some hidden ones in the back there. I've always loved this one. This is his take on Philip Guston. I'm not going to read it all, but it says more fine art. Oh, what a fool I've been and continue to be. I've seen this one before. This is The Religious Experience of Philip K. Dick. I'm not a huge science fiction person. It's just not a genre that I've done very well in reading. I think my brain kind of struggles to understand some of the concepts. But Philip K. Dick, I mean, I've seen a lot of the movies that have been made from his short stories and also from his books. I'm kind of interested in reading his work. I do have some of his books on my shelf. It's definitely something I want to get into. I just finished reading one Western book by Elmore Leonard, and to be honest, I really struggled. Anyway, that's a completely separate topic, but I did not enjoy that one at all. Anyway, this book is pretty cool. I think there's a lot for me to sit down and read. A lot of these comics look really wordy, but super interesting. These particular pictures look almost like Charles Byrne, in the thick use of black. Anyway, hopefully you get a good chance to have a look at some of these pages. I know this book is a little bit hard to come by, so at least I can kind of share it, and maybe you can go out and look for this book yourself. I'm curious to see if this is going to get flagged, because these pages are not good. I've seen a lot of nudity. We shall soon find out. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. I hope you have a great day ahead. Oh God, I just read that cover, that page. I hope this is irony. It must not be. Okay, that's very troubling. What the word I was looking for was problematic. Okay, he's doing his take on. I don't know if that makes it any better, to be frank. Oh God. Okay, those last few pages have kind of left me with a bad taste in my mouth, to be honest. Okay, let me have a read of those later and make up my mind as to the value of his work. God, that was a real damper. Have a good day.